The corridors of Fleet Street, once buzzing with royal engagements, now carry a hum of unease. As Prince William edges closer to the throne, anxiety brews within Britain's tabloid press. They fear a King William might not be easily manipulated or dissected for daily consumption. William's wariness, shaped by his mother's tragic experiences and his brother's battles, signals a shift. A king determined to guard his privacy and control the narrative challenges their established modus operandi. The traditional give and take could be fundamentally altered, leaving tabloids wondering about their future role. Understanding the anxieties surrounding Prince William's future reign requires acknowledging the shadow cast by his mother, Diana. Her life was a constant spectacle, scrutinized by the media at every turn. The tabloids thrived on her every move, creating a relentless cycle of intrusion and exposure. This intense media scrutiny not only shaped public perception, but also had profound personal consequences for Diana and her family. William witnessed the relentless hounding and its devastating impact, culminating in her tragic death. The paparazzi's pursuit on that fateful night in Paris is etched in the collective memory, a stark reminder of the dangers of media obsession. For William, this wasn't just a public tragedy, it was a deeply personal loss that left an indelible mark on his psyche. This experience has shaped his approach to the media, instilling mistrust and a determination to protect his family. He has grown up with a keen awareness of the media's power and its potential for harm. As a father and a future king, William is acutely aware of the need to shield his loved ones from the same fate that befell his mother. The recent legal battles waged by his brother Prince Harry have refreshed these painful memories. Harry's public struggles with the press, including lawsuits and candid interviews, have brought the issue of media intrusion back into the spotlight. These events have only reinforced William's resolve to maintain a firm stance against invasive journalism. William's potential ascension signals an end to any cozy arrangements with the press. Unlike previous generations, he is unlikely to tolerate the same level of intrusion or manipulation. His reign could mark a significant shift in the relationship between the monarchy and the media, prioritizing respect and boundaries over sensationalism. He is likely to draw firm boundaries and challenge inaccuracies aggressively. William's approach will be characterized by a commitment to truth and a zero-tolerance policy for falsehoods. This proactive stance is expected to redefine how the royal family interacts with the press, setting new standards for accountability and integrity. The tabloids fear a monarch who prioritizes dignity and privacy over their demand for royal content. William's reign could herald a new era where the monarchy is no longer at the mercy of the tabloids, but instead commands respect and maintains its dignity in the face of media scrutiny. The core of the tabloids' apprehension lies in the William problem. He doesn't play by the old rules. Historically, the monarchy and the media had a tacit understanding. William, however, is more reserved and private, desiring normalcy and control over his narrative. This contrasts with the tabloids' need for spontaneity and unguarded moments. William's focus on impact philanthropy signals a shift towards substance over style. The fear is that King William will preside over a more controlled monarchy, limiting the media's access. Prince William's intentions to modernize the monarchy are viewed with cautious optimism. His vision for a more streamlined and contemporary royal family has sparked a mix of hope and concern among the public and the media alike. The tabloid press, in particular, has reacted with a blend of trepidation and curiosity. They are wary of the changes that could potentially disrupt their traditional narratives and sensational stories. A smaller, more focused royal family could mean fewer working royals, which in turn might lead to a reduction in the number of media stories. This could significantly impact the tabloids' ability to generate content. William's focus on impact philanthropy suggests a shift towards meaningful engagement with societal issues. His hands-on approach in various charitable activities highlights a commitment to making a tangible difference. However, this approach may not lend itself to the kind of sensational headlines that tabloids thrive on. The lack of scandalous or dramatic stories could lead to a decline in their readership. On the other hand, Some tabloids have responded positively to William's emphasis on empathy and emotional intelligence. His genuine interactions with the public and his focus on mental health resonate deeply with a society increasingly attuned to these values. This connection with the public could foster a new kind of media narrative, one that prioritizes human interest stories over sensationalism. The public's emotional reactions at royal events reflect a growing appreciation for this empathetic approach. However, there's an underlying fear that modernization might involve greater control over the narrative. The royal family's increased use of official communication channels could limit the press's ability to uncover and report on stories independently. This potential restriction could frustrate journalists and lead to concerns about censorship. The balance between transparency and control is a delicate one, and the media's role in holding the monarchy accountable is crucial. The rise of social media strategies by the royal family could further marginalize the traditional tabloids. As the royals engage directly with the public through platforms like Twitter and Instagram, the need for intermediary press diminishes. This shift could reduce the tabloids' role to mere commentators, reacting to stories rather than breaking them. The evolving media landscape presents both challenges and opportunities for the monarchy and the press alike. The British tabloid press offers a mixed bag of reactions to Prince William's future kingship. Some outlets frame William's intentions positively, eager to maintain access. However, beneath this approval there are tremors of concern. Publications like The Mirror and The Sun scrutinize any perceived misstep or aloofness. The public's reception of William, shaped by media coverage, is crucial. Tabloids tap into public curiosities and concerns without appearing hostile. They are trying to gauge how best to cover a monarch determined to rewrite the rules of engagement. The past year, described by Prince William as brutal, has tested his resilience and shaped his future leadership. The concurrent cancer diagnoses of his father and wife thrust William into immense pressure. The tabloids' coverage has been forensic, analyzing his every public appearance. This period has solidified his image as a capable future king. However, there's scrutiny regarding how these experiences might harden him, making him more protective of his family's privacy. This could translate into a stronger resolve to dictate media engagement terms as king. At the heart of the tabloids' anxiety lies a clash William's iron will to control the narrative versus the media's drive to uncover. This is a strategic imperative for William, born from a lifetime under the microscope. He seems determined to establish a new equilibrium where the crown holds the reins more firmly. This sets the stage for a potential ongoing battle for control. William's pursuit of control could mean fewer candid photographs and less access to off-record briefings. The tabloids fear a loss of influence and a fundamental shift in the power dynamic. As Prince William prepares for his eventual role as king, the world watches with bated breath. His journey from a young prince to a future monarch has been closely followed by both admirers and critics alike. The expectations placed upon him are immense, and the path he treads is fraught with challenges. The path ahead regarding his relationship with the tabloids appears precarious. The British press has always had a voracious appetite for royal stories, often blurring the lines between public interest and invasive scrutiny. For Prince William, navigating this complex relationship will be a delicate balancing act. His success will depend on balancing public fascination with the monarchy and protecting his family. The public's curiosity about the royal family is insatiable, yet William is determined to shield his loved ones from undue intrusion. His vision includes a monarchy that is both accessible and respectful of personal boundaries. Implementing his vision for a modernized, more private monarchy without appearing distant will be crucial. He aims to embrace modernity, leveraging technology and social media to connect with the public while maintaining a sense of mystique and tradition that defines the royal institution. The tabloids may need to shift their strategies, adapting to a new era where sensationalism is less tolerated. They might focus more on the substantive work of the monarchy, highlighting charitable endeavors and diplomatic efforts rather than personal scandals. Focusing more on the substantive work of the monarchy could foster a healthier relationship between the press and the royals. By showcasing the positive impact of the royal family, the media can play a constructive role in shaping public perception. The relationship between King William and the tabloids will likely be one of ongoing negotiation and tension. Both sides will need to find common ground, respecting each other's roles while acknowledging the changing dynamics of media consumption in the digital age. William's reign will mark a new chapter in the history of the crown and the press, one that could redefine the boundaries of privacy and public interest. His approach will set a precedent for future generations of royals, influencing how they interact with the media, with tabloids watching and worrying about their place in this evolving royal world. The future of crown and camera remains an intriguing narrative. The balance of power between the monarchy and the media will continue to evolve, shaping the legacy of King William and the institution he represents.